Is a new Virginia law that limits how long your kids can spend on social media each day. It's a 1 hour limit for kids under 16 unless their parents say it's okay to stay connected for longer. So how will it be enforced exactly? As our Matthew Torres learned in Arlington today, it won't be the same across the board.
Tonight, many parents in Virginia are delighted. There's a new law that limits social media use for kids under 16 years old to just 1 hour a day, unless a parent approves to extend it.
I think it's an amazing idea.
I personally, try to stay on top of his phone use, and I'm glad that the government in this case is helping.
Governor Glenn Youngkin signed a law which requires social media companies to not only place restrictions, but add a verification process.
I think maybe 1 hour is a little bit too little. Maybe 1 hour and 30 minutes would be a little bit better.
Nikki Wang's 14-year-old son is on YouTube and Snapchat at least 2 hours a day. The middle schooler says he was alerted on the platforms as soon as the 1 hour was up.
I just said, due to a new Virginia law, you need to confirm that you're over 16 to unlock the 1 hour. But if you can't confirm that with like an ID or something with a driver's permit, then you're only limited to 1 hour. Yeah, you have to seek from a parent, and then they have to scan your own or someone's ID.
There's always the question how tech companies will implement and enforce these new regulations. It appears it's not the same for everyone. So we decided to test it out on the popular app, Instagram.
If your account is for a child under 16, a message will pop up saying you're about to reach your daily limit in 5 minutes. Once that 5 minutes pass, another window pops up saying your daily limit of 1 hour is over. It then suggests to close the app. When you click for more options, you can set a reminder for 5 or 15 minutes. But at the bottom, there's also a third option to ignore the limit for the day, allowing your child to proceed on their own.
I'd love to understand how kids can bypass the limitation.
This new law also facing a federal lawsuit from the group NetChoice, which represents tech companies, including Meta, Google, and Reddit. They're claiming the law violates the First Amendment. In response, the Virginia Attorney General says the Commonwealth is trying to protect kids because social media can be addictive and harmful to mental health. He says the law is balanced and reasonable. In Arlington, Matthew Torres, WUSA 9.
Now we have reached out to Meta, which owns Instagram, for comment, and we are still waiting to hear back.